Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bilskie channel here. Welcome back to Phillies baseball, as the Phillies are getting set to take on the St. Louis Cardinals on the first of three games starting tonight. You may see there in the red, Jake Arrieta had a bruised leg. They're going to set him out for a few days. Hopefully he'll be able to make his next start. If not, I'm going to insert Liriano into the rotation. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. So Jake Arrieta, as of right now, will be on the injured list, at least for the time being. And then he'll be evaluated before his next start. And if not, then it'll be Liriano who gets in there for the start. But we look to tonight as we're getting ready to see Zach Eflin take the hill against Dakota Hudson. About ready to jump in here. Let's see. Maybe we'll do some retro jerseys tonight. What do you think? Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do regular jerseys. All right. There you see Mean Gene there. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Welcome on this Friday evening. Should be no, there definitely is no rain in the forecast. It's been clear skies. It's been unseasonably warm all day around the Philadelphia area. So no, we will not be doing rain or cloud cover of any kind. Zach Eflin there. And there's your starting lineup for tonight. As you see, Andrew McCutchen will lead off playing left field. Gene Segura, the third baseman, batting second. Bryce Harper, the league leader in home runs and batting average. At least I think. No. Let me see here. No. It is him. Bryce Harper, league leader in batting average and home runs, batting third, playing right field. The big fella, Rhys Hoskins, batting fourth, of course, playing first base. JT Realmuto behind the plate, batting fifth. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Roman Quinn. Scott Kingery, the second baseman, batting eighth. And batting ninth and pitching, Zach Eflin. As you take a look at the numbers with the visiting Cardinals and your fighting Phils. So here's your starting nine. It's McCutchen, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Roman Quinn, Scott Kingery, and Eflin. That is your starting nine. And it'll be backing up Zach Eflin tonight. Enjoy the game. Here's game one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Leading off tonight,
stepping in, Colton Wong. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Brr. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. 1 pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Chopped at the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Dakota Hudson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 10 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
One and two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now the pitch. bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That is good.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2, here it is. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is set.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at one. Striding into the box, Lane Thomas. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. DeYoung stands at second with two gone. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Two hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting it, the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He waits, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. That evens it up 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Digging in, Zach Eflin. He's set. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Goldschmidt onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dakota Hudson. 9-1-2 due up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Dexter Fowler waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Kingery's there. Throw won't get him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
I got 2-1.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Hit to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
High in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt Carpenter.
And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that counts.
Fouled off. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Stepping into the box, Roman Quinn. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And in steps Scott Kingery. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Kingery.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Lane Thomas.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Dakota Hudson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On a line, that's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hit down the line at first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura.
Segura.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. No outs, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
In now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Kim will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. To the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he grounds one briskly to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the pitch. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single. Running hard, he's digging for second. Fowler around second, he's headed for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Now batting. The first base.
So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Goldschmidt brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. The 1-0 home. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now to the plate, Lane Thomas. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals 3. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Eflin hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Tommy Edman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
In there, strike 1. 309 is the average entering play. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And that's over. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Ready once again, Roman Quinn, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains 5-3. Blake Parker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Striding in once again, Scott Kingery. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1 to count.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center. Back goes Thomas. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Yadi Molina digging in now.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Hit hard down the right field line. Just foul. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Eflin earns his 5th winner of the year. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
All right. Well, Phil's nailed down the first game of this 3-game series as Hector Neris comes in and shuts the door for save number 17, thereby taking the lead in saves. As you may have heard Matt Vasgersian mention, it was actually a tie at the top for saves. But Zach Eflin gets win number 5 on the season. And what about Andrew McCutchen? 2 home runs, 2 for 5, knocking in 3. Can't get much better than that. Roman Quinn 2 for 4 with a double and a run batted in. GT Realmuto went 2 for 4, and of course Bryce also 2 for 4 with a double. Just a superb effort and really a great competitive game. I know a lot of these games have been blowouts. St. Louis came to play and really kept it close the entire time. Very competitive game between Zach Eflin and Dakota Hudson, who did take the loss. Blake Parker came in for the hold, and of course Hector Neris, our enforcer, comes in, closing the door as we take you to some of the action that went down earlier on in this one. as Kutch got it started for the Phils in the first as he takes this one deep. Out there near Harry, the K's out there in left field, making it 1-0 Phils in the bottom of the first. And the score would hold for a while until O'Neill hit that sac fly out to right field here, and Bryce just couldn't get the ball in time. That would score the run, tying it at 1. And that would be in the second inning, and just missed that tag. But Carpenter managed to evade that tag, scoring it, making it 1-1. And here's Kutch's second home run. We'll take it to the bottom of the fifth as he scores this 2-run home run over the right field wall, making it 3-1. Phil's on a roll at that point. The 2-run lead. Fast forward bottom of the fifth as Gregorius lines into left for the single. Roman Quinn with a nice oppo boppo as he takes it opposite field, scoring the run batted in, and that made it 5-1. But St. Louis would start coming back as Carpenter with a sac fly. I actually saw a lot of different manufactured runs in this game. We saw a bunt which led to almost a run score. As you see, Dexter Fowler scoring there. Yadi Molina doubles here to left field, making it 5-3 Phillies. And that score would hold till the end. So no more runs were scored after the sixth as we take you now to the top half of the seventh as Dexter Fowler here would, look at this. What a catch. I'm going to freeze frame that. And look, right into a double play. Boom. That's first for me. Never done that before. L6-3 double play. And there's our enforcer right there. There's a guy that shut the door. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That was a splitter on O'Neill, and this is what would end it right here. Another splitter. Striking out Thomas, and that would end it. Nobody's been able to hit that splitter, and I'm going to keep throwing it. As long as they're swinging at it or not swinging at it and he's getting strikeouts, that is his magic pitch right there. As our closer, our enforcer, Hector Neris comes in and shuts the door, earning his 17th save. Phil's 5 runs on 13 hits, no errors. St. Louis 3 runs on 8 hits, also no errors. Just an error-free game, a very entertaining game, a very close game. And as you can see, yes, Jake Arrieta has sustained an injury. As you recall, in last night's game, yesterday's game, it was a business person special. He took that shot off of his push-off leg, which they're saying bruised leg, but we'll just call that a deep contusion, I guess. So I guess we'll keep him active for now, or let's see. Well, if he's injured, we'll have to. We'll keep him active for now. No sense putting him in the injured realm quite yet. But you heard me may have mentioned at the top of the broadcast that there will be a substitution in the rotation. As you see, Francisco Liriano, and the computer actually put him in as the spot starter. I did not do that, so bravo to the computer, I guess the pitching coach, for doing that. Virtual pitching coach. So as you see, Francisco Liriano will get the start in Los Angeles, as he will be unable to start due to that leg contusion. Hopefully, by the time they get to Colorado, which should be on Sunday, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. So if not, he should be ready when the Phils come home to face the Mets next Tuesday. But here we are on Friday, May 15th, TGIF, everyone, as the Phils improve their record to 37-7 on the season with a very competitive game. There's been a few of them this season, but this one was probably the closest. Redbird's always a challenge for the Phillies for some reason. I'm sure Randy from the NWF, also on YouTube, a good friend of mine, part of the Wrestling Network, would not be too happy with the situation, but it was a very competitive game throughout. So as we take a look at and well-deserved, Kutch gets the top player spotlight player of the game, 2 for 5 on the day, and 2 of those hits were in fact home runs, knocking in 3. He had a 2-run and a 3-run. Just a great performance by Andrew McCutchen. Of course, Zach Eflin gets win number 5, sort of getting a little retribution, if you will, for the loss he took in Pittsburgh. He can't win them all, but Zach did win this one. So we're going to advance today. We're going to bring in Justin Allegri for the update. He'll take you around the majors, and we'll be back right after Justin's done. Justin, take it away.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-4. The Pirates got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-7. The Washington Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 6-4. The Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-4. Matt Bowman won his first game of the season, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 3-2. Anthony Rizzo launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 6-5. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Ji-Man Choi hit for the cycle as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 11-4. Aaron Bummer earned the 3rd W of his season as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 2-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 4-3. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Kike Hernandez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Dodgers take care of Kansas City 11-3. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-5. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-1. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-6. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
All right, thank you very much, Justin Allegri, for that update. As you take a look at tomorrow's matchup, as we look ahead, Vince Velasquez takes the hill, also looking for win number 5. He's currently 4-0 with a 3.31 ERA. He'll be opposed by Jack Flaherty, looking for his 3rd win with a 4.21 ERA. He's a right-hander, okay. And then, of course, that'll be a 6:05 start tomorrow. And then Sunday afternoon, Aaron Nola looking for win number 9. And just to keep that truck rolling, he will be opposed by Carlos Martinez. And then looking ahead, forecast into next week, it will be road trip week as the Phils hit the road for Los Angeles for 3, and then into Colorado for 3. That would be into Memorial Day weekend. So let me see. I'm going to check my calendar just to make sure that's the case. Let me see here. I think Memorial Day weekend. 25th? Yes, it is. I was right. So it is Memorial Day weekend next weekend. So Phils will be off Memorial Day as they travel home from Denver, and then they will end the month of May with a homestand as they'll welcome the New York Mets into town and the Washington Nationals into the end of May, and then it's looking forward to June. Believe it or not, is right around the corner as the Marlins, Atlanta, Chicago Cubs, a lot of teams still in the forefront here, but we're looking at tomorrow. It'll be Vince Velasquez going against Jack Flaherty, and going to welcome in the 3rd member of the team, or actually the 2nd member of the team, son Bobby here. Hey Bobby, so it looks like the Phils won 5-3. Andrew McCutchen hit 2 home runs. What do you think about that?
That's a little bit cool.
A little bit cool?
Oh, I'm just kidding. It's a lot cool.
A lot cool. So, yeah. So, Phil's win another one, but it was close. It was 5-3. I know you're just kidding. So, we'll look for you tomorrow as Vince Velasquez looks to looks to get win number 5 against Jack Flaherty and the Redbirds. So, I guess that'll be all for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow evening, 6:05 roundabout. How about that, 6:05 on a Saturday night? Reminds me of my youth and wrestling days on WTBS, 6:05 on a Saturday night. We'll see. Well, so for my son Bobby and myself, for all of us here on the Bilskie channel, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.